Be prepared for what you ask God for. I feel like a lot of the times when we pray and we ask God for certain things, we aren't prepared for what we ask of Him. We say, hey, I want to strengthen my faith. I want to become a stronger person. I want to be more disciplined. I want all these things in my life, but we ask God for these things and we're not prepared. We think that He's punishing us, or we think that He's not giving us what we're praying for, what we're asking Him for, but it's because we're not prepared. We're not prepared, and we don't have that perspective of, hey, maybe what He's putting me through is the journey and how I get to the things that I'm asking for, the things that I'm praying about. I feel like a lot of the times, if you ask for a stronger faith, He puts you through uncertain times. He puts you through times where you may lose your job, or you may be going through a certain thing and you don't know if it's going to work out. You start a business and you're not seeing any progress, and you ask God, hey, I want you to help strengthen my faith. And He's putting you through all these uncertain times, and you're asking God, hey, why aren't you blessing me in the way that I thought I should be blessed? But He's putting you through these tests because you ask for faith. You ask for a stronger faith. And when He puts these challenges in front of you, you question. You question, why am I getting put through these things? And you think that He's punishing you. You ask God to take all these negative things, negative people out of your life. And when you see certain people walk out, you get confused. You're like, this is the best person in my life. Why are they acting weird? Why are they moving differently? And you ask God, what's going on? But He's removing those people because He hears those conversations that you don't, and you were never prepared for that. You're praying these prayers that you're not prepared to handle. So we have to be prepared for the things that we ask God for. We ask God to put us in a position to be able to provide for the people we love. We ask God to put us in a position where we are successful, where all of our dreams come true, and we aren't prepared for the journey. We aren't prepared for the things that He's going to put us through. We think that it's going to be smooth sailing. We think that God just gives us things. God doesn't hand us anything. He makes us work for them, and He makes us prove that we really want those things. He makes us go through the storm. He makes us dig, get our hands dirty. Nothing that is worth it will come easy. So understand that when you ask God for certain things, you have to be prepared. You have to be prepared for the challenges and the problems that He is going to throw your way. And I feel like a lot of us will think that if we pray to God and if we ask God for certain things, it's going to be easy. Everything is going to be smooth sailing, but that's not the way it is. God will really test our faith in ourselves and in Him. We ask God for so many things that we're not prepared to handle. We ask God to bless us with somebody to love, but we don't even love ourselves. He puts us through those seasons where we have to learn to love ourselves, and we're not prepared for that. We thought that by us asking, hey God, can you bless me with a person in my life that I can love, He makes us love ourselves. We ask for growth, and He puts us in all those different uncomfortable situations that we don't think that we need to go through. We ask for all these things that we're not prepared for. So before you go and ask God for certain things, before you pray certain prayers, are you prepared? Are you prepared to deal with and handle all the things that He's about to throw your way? Be prepared. Be prepared for all the things that you ask for. Nothing that is worth it is just going to be given to you. Nothing that you really want in life is easy. Nothing is going to be just handed to you. People think that in this day and age that everything should be handed to us. Everything is so convenient with all these delivery apps, all this Amazon, Uber Eats, Skip the Dishes, DoorDash, whatever it may be. All these people want convenient things. They want to order it. They think God is like one of these delivery services. They think that, oh, I just press a couple buttons. Oh, they're having a sale. I don't have to do much. I don't have to spend a lot of money. I don't have to spend a lot of time. I just press a few buttons and it arrives at my doorstep. But God isn't a delivery man. He will guide you, but you have to row. He will aim you, but you're the one who has to row the whole way. He won't just put it right at your doorstep. Stop thinking that God is this delivery service that you can just pray on and everything that you pray will come true. In James, it says, faith by itself, if it does not have works, is dead. I will show you my faith by my work. A person is justified by works, not by faith alone. As the body apart from spirit is dead, so is faith apart from work is also dead. So understand that you can be prepared and you can have faith in God all you want, but you also have to put in the work. You also have to be prepared and ready and willing to put in the work for what you ask for. You can have all the faith in the world. You can believe and have faith in God for giving you all these things, but if you don't work, it might as well be dead. Without work and prayer, you won't reach anything. One without the other is dead. So just by asking and praying for all these things, it's not gonna happen. You have to be prepared and you have to be willing to grow. You have to be willing to put in the work. Your work will show how much faith you have, and the faith you have will show how much work you're willing to put in. You can have all the faith in the world, but if you aren't willing to get up and stand and walk, then there's no point. So understand that you have to be prepared and ready to face all these things, all these challenges, all these problems, trials, tribulations that God will put you through to test your faith and to make you put in work. Without faith, without work, you're not going to get anywhere. You're not going to get those things that you pray about. So understand that if you're asking God and you're praying for all these things and nothing is happening, maybe you're not putting in the work. Maybe you're not putting enough work in. Be prepared for all the things that you ask God for.